Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him, but with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick them out.
Played into space. Buongiorno makes the interception. Costa Curta. He has found the way through. Ribéry crosses it in. And now the breakaway. Gullit. Big chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Looking for the run. Good ball, good take. Barella. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, delicate chip through. Lukaku. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Odo. Always onto this. Climbs up big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Nicely shaped cross. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Reinders. Odo has it in a wide position. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. DiMarco cuts it out. Now that's well seen too. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Ambitious ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Inter Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now it's Thuram. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Gullit. Looking for a runner, chips it through. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. And the ball is out of play. Knocks it into space. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gives it back. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Lukaku. Ribéry. Ribéry. Can he finish?
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's gone direct here. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No, again there's no way through. Tries to play it through. And Ribery! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Buongiorno calmly anticipates. Great vision. Now it's Shevchenko. Ribery. Reinders.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Nice sequence of passes this. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now this could be a chance. A probing pass. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Inter Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Inter really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Ribery. Otto concedes a free kick for that. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Terrific save by Manuel. And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet. And here's Hullet. Looking to play him in. And he whips... Oh, smashing header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Otto. Some resolute defending there. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a cute ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay... Shevchenko! Denied by an instinctive save.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So, third corner of the game. Big header! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Pass somewhat off target. Passes short and sharp. Reinders. And it's Barella. Schneider. That's been slipped through. He's through, and the shot! In he goes again! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Nicely weighted ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shot at goal! It's hit the upright. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good-looking ball.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Schneider. Chance! He's scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Oh, that's fabulous. A header! Goal, Inter! And they're back in front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Schneider was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. And he's taking no chances there. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Kolomuani. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the keeper beats it away. Gets a good foot in there. Dybala has a look and plays it forward. Rabiot. Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Good reason for optimism here. Chance! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Inter Milan have done it. The perfect outcome. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah. Oh, on the international scene he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has. Chance for a shot! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Çalhanoğlu. He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Çalhanoğlu. And now they can spring out of defence.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's had a shot! That's another chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Thuram, Çalhanoğlu. And it's Paredes. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Somewhat off target. Çalhanoğlu. And he's well positioned here. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Thuram. Buongiorno calmly anticipates. Stefan de Vrij. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. He's in a great position here. And he's managed to get free. Hernandez is short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Defence opting here for strength in numbers, looking for the run.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking to play him in. That is a great pick out. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Çalhanoğlu is behind this one.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Hernandez could try cutting inside here. Goes for the shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense...
He's 1-on-1! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly...
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che sul maxi schermo
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy. And his very front-footed approach to defending has been very impressive. He's very fast for a defender, and that pace allows him to both engage opponents early, while at the same time he can do a lot of covering and recovering. So being able to deal with raw pace is a huge asset these days.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Tomori gets over and intercepts. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And this is Çalhanoğlu. No, it's come to nothing. Not the most convincing of passes. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Shevchenko! Goal! Inter!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martinez. Now that's well seen too. And here's Ribery. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hullet. And Shevchenko! Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's well positioned here. Schneider. And this is Batistuta. He's had it taken off him. And here's Hullet. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Shevchenko. Ribery could try cutting inside here. Sticks it away! Again, in a trice. Scoring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Takes a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Inter are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's having a go. That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. And he plays one through. gets big. Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things...
He's having a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Backward it goes. Colomwani. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Half-time getting close now. And the through ball. And this is Batistuta. And a chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. Shevchenko. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Schneider is there to clear. Pass somewhat off target. Inter Milan looking to pass their... Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That's a good ball. And Hullet! Oh, he's been caught on it here. The cross has another go. Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile consumare alcolici solo
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this? There's the shot! Goal! Botafogo! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So, a breakthrough already. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cannavaro. Van de Ven. Ball's gone out of play. Looks to the other side. De Bruyne, looking for options for movement. He is through here, and it's played. There's the header, and the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cannavaro getting this one clear. Musiala! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Musiala clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Great ball if he can get there. And he's running from... And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Botafogo have their second corner now. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. He's got away. Oh, that was vital. And this is De Bruyne. Threads one in. Oh, well measured.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Botafogo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. So, third corner of the game. Great chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Pullet. And this is Messi. And this is Shevchenko. Driving through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Musiala is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Guti. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get on the end of this?
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's De Bruyne. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Beckham. Beckham proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that. That's going in strongly.
Cannavaro. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Pullet. Messi. Beckham. And it's Pullet. Now it's Shevchenko. Passing nice and neat. Messi. And he was alert to it. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Adams. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And the ball's gone astray. Searching pass he's played there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he's had it nicked away.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's just beyond his reach. Pullet. And that has put paid to that. Beckham.
Botafogo have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Botafogo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's found a way through. Shevchenko plays it in.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Tries to thread one through. De Bruyne picks it up out wide. He gets big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
That is a little undercooked. Musiala. Batistuta, a header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Hullet. He's... Hullet! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Camisa 42, camisa 8, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10, camisa 22.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Now it's Mbappe. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Adams cuts out the pass.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, well measured. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Beckham. Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely shaped ball. Gets it! And it's in! Looking to play him in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Batistuta. Mbappe. Shevchenko. Dispatched clinically. There seemed no way back, but they are level. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Crosses it in. Up he goes! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Nunez fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Camisa 41. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 24.
Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. That'll be a throw. He's only too happy to take that chance! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Botafogo really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely intercepted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Now it's Mbappe. And a chance! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.